we're back with another video. This one's gonna be kind of rushed, last minute. Here at the garage right now, it's like probably about like fucking 7:30ish around there. But a couple days ago, in the middle of planning for this video, Sunday the Grom was actually wrecked, and kind of sucks. It's still drivable. Only thing that really happened was mainly the cluster got ripped off in the accident that happened. I wasn't riding, I was actually on the Daytona. And the rest of the damage was from stuff from me looping the bike previously. But we have a couple of mods that I was gonna put on the bike regardless that I've been looking at for a while, and also trying to fix some of the shit that I fucked up. There's a couple of things I might be missing that I thought about buying, but I kind of wanted to hold off and wait. I wasn't too sure if I wanted them or not. One being a quick turn throttle, the tail piece that's broken on the bike that covers the tail light. Not too sure. I've seen a carbon piece that I really did like, or if I want to go back to white, so I'm still debating on that. We still have to get the back housing for the cluster. Yeah, so we can see the speed and what gear we're in. But we still need the back housing for the cluster. And I'm probably at this point gonna have to order a new exhaust, which I didn't want to do, but I'm gonna have to because the exhaust got fucked up even more. Which is whatever. Shit happens. I want to do wheelies on this thing, and if I'm gonna fuck it up, obviously if I'm letting other people use it, they're gonna, fuck it up as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you what I got, what I ended up buying for now, until I fully decide on what I'm gonna do for the rest of the stuff. And then we're gonna go ahead and right into installing it. I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can tonight. If not, I plan on coming here tomorrow anyways to finish up. But yeah, so let me show you the things. All right, so the first item we picked up is these renthal bars. Low key, I might have went a little too small on them, but who cares? I really did like them. I like the gunmetal on them. I was gonna go with the Pro Taper. It would have been cheaper going with Pro Taper, but one, I didn't want to wait for them, and two, I don't know. I didn't like. I like the black. I could have got the all black ones and then just removed the black and yellow on here. But I was seeing some videos where that foam isn't removable, and I want to keep the stabilizer there. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just spend the extra bit of money, and I got these. If you guys know Groms, you guys know that little linkage that they have kind of sucks. There is a slight delay. It's very loose. It's very annoying, and I'm kind of getting annoyed with it a little bit. But I ended up going out and getting this all black. Let me see. This all black. What is this? Pit Pro Racing. Come on, focus, focus, you stupid bitch. Yeah. Anyway, this Pit Pro Racing has like little lightning bolts on it. I thought it was pretty cool. And in the event of it going down, this will collapse. So that's one less thing I got to worry about breaking. For this next part, there was one company I really wanted to go with, but every time I tried to order from them, it was out of stock. It was one finger clutch, or one F1 NGR or something like that. I really did want it because they had the clutch lever, the one finger clutch lever that I really did like. It was all silver, like a billet aluminum, and it had a matching brake lever. Well, because I can't order it because it's always on fucking out of stock or on back order or some shit like that, I just decided to say fuck it. If it's not that one, I'm just gonna go the cheap route. And I got this silver clutch lever. It has these little adjustment holes. Everything's kind of adjustable in here. Even the lever action area, I can adjust how far in it sits, how far out. The clutch cable adjustment, and then I don't know what this. Oh, this is so I could change the handle if in the future if I wanted. And there's the clamping mounts. So I mean, it's pretty nice. We'll see how it handles. If I don't like it, then I'll just sit there. I'll suck it up and go like wait for the actual one finger one to be released again so I can actually buy it. And then here we have the Odi Moto. The Odi Moto single ply MX gloves, I believe, MX grips. These are dirt bike grips. I didn't really want anything super thick or stiff. I hate how the original ones feel on the Grom, and they're already stiff as fuck. These are actually really soft. Apparently they're limited edition, which in a way kind of sucks because if I fuck these up, then how am I gonna get another set of white ones from this company again? But it's whatever, honestly. It came with grip glue. I got this from Jet Ski International or something like that, or some company. They sell grips for jet skis, dirt bikes, all that. It is a soft compound. Has a little black logo at the bottom, and then some dope ass designing right here. But yeah, I think it's pretty fucking cool. I like them. And then, oops, shit. there is 2 more things. So you guys know I have a busted up taillight, and here we have a, I don't know really, let me take this shit off so you can see it better. There we go. Has like a little LED strip on the outside. It should be a full integrated taillight, I think. I don't really know, I just clicked buy. It was cheap as fuck. I already know that I'm gonna end up breaking it again because I've already looped the bike 3 times. It's destined to happen again. I just got this for like fucking $12, so I'll just keep buying this until I get my 12 o'clock bar and then get the actual set of taillights I actually like. But I kind of want to get rid of that open, big gaping hole in the back of my bike. So we got this, oh, and possibly get rid of those turn signals too. Clean up the back end a little bit more. But yeah, so we got this integrated taillight. It looks pretty dope. And we'll see how it goes. I do have to do a little bit of de-pinning and pinning on here, but who gives a fuck? And the last thing that I bought is a chain breaker. I've been meaning to buy a chain breaker for the longest, but you know, I didn't really care to, so I got this little cheap one for now. But when I got the, when I did the sprocket conversion on the last video, I was told that I could still run the stock 108 length chain, which you can, but when it comes to adjustment, I only got 1 adjustment out of it, and now it's maxed out and loose again. So I'm just gonna take maybe like 2 or 3 links off of this thing, and hope that I don't have to go out and buy another fucking chain, so that way I can get back on this thing as quick as possible, because I do miss riding it. It is really fun, especially with these new bars. I really want to go out and start actually practicing wheeling again and just enjoying it. I've been riding the Daytona a lot, or I'm in the car, so I just want to get the Grom some up again. So now that we've gone through everything and I've showed you all the parts that we just bought, let's go ahead and walk over to the Grom so I can show you the damages, and then we can also obviously get started in installing as much as we can tonight. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, so here's the Grom. It's not bad condition. I told you guys it was still rideable. So I'm gonna go down a couple of things that like did get damaged in a way. So first we have the clutch lever. Did end up breaking. It was bent actually sideways. We tried bending it back and then it fell apart. This little subframe piece got bent off when the cluster was ripped off. You can see the little plastic still sitting there. The AVT 3D brackets, they all got fucked up. This one's missing. These 2 are cracked. So it's just, I kind of look like the no cluster look. I'm not gonna lie to you. We got some scratching here. This is all, none of this is damage that I know of so far, because the bike is extremely dirty, but so far it looks like it's just a fuck ton of dirt. I haven't found any cracks on the front. This is all scuffed up in the front and scratched. Let's see what else. Did we get damage on this thing? The seat got destroyed a little bit more. It's about to tear back here. The turn signals are still good. This is like, they're scratched up as fuck, but this is like the 4th accident that these turn signals have survived. So shout out AVT, you guys make some strong shit apparently. This is the rear tail that I was telling you guys that I broke a while ago, but I don't know if I want to replace it with a white or a carbon fiber one. But the taillight got destroyed even more, and it's starting to rattle and it's about to fall out, so I just want to keep replacing the taillight, and I'd rather keep replacing the taillight than have an electrical issue with water getting in there or something like that. There's the cluster that broke off, and actually the connector also broke on the inside, so I'm hoping that that doesn't cause too many issues whenever I go to swap this back housing. And then what else? This got damaged more. The ball bearing is gonna like actually fall out soon. The exhaust got dented, and then the bracket finally fully broke off, and it won't really go back into place. Shit. Well, I kind of got it to go back into place. That's not really my concern. This is gonna get changed out soon. I bent this a while ago, and so far there's a scratch right there, some scratches along here, but really it wasn't that bad. This got bent a little bit more, but yeah, it wasn't that bad, but you know, kind of sucks. So let's go ahead and then set the camera up in front of here. We're gonna get the bars off. We're gonna get everything else off. We're gonna take these screws out, get the bars off, and start installing everything. All right, so first we're gonna be removing this clutch side. We're gonna need the 2 8mm here, and then there's 2 Phillips heads on this little control switch. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those taken off. And now we're gonna do the same thing with the other side. Alright, how is this lined up? Basically just centered it on the knurling. And so you see it's holding itself up, all you gotta do is just, boom, it's off. And here will sit our new renthal bar. Right there. Holy fuck, that is low as shit. Dude, if this is too low, I'll just end up buying risers to put it here to bring it up, but fuck. Wait, is this removable? Yeah, these risers are removable. Okay, so yeah, I can order taller risers. God damn. All right, let me take off the center brace so I can get this out of the way. All right, so apparently, let me get the scrap mouth. So apparently these are supposed to be torqued, the bolts here for your handlebar clamps are gonna be torqued down to a 10 foot-pounds. So I got a 6mm here. I'm gonna torque that down to 10. Here. All right. Oh, that's 10 right there. 10. We can put this little centerpiece back down because we aren't going to need to access those anymore. So we can go ahead and mock this back up. Oh wow. Fuck. Let's see. How can I really didn't want to remove these cables. Fuck. Alright, so hours after fighting, I finally got the damn throttle tube on. What I did, I just loosened the bars and pushed them this way, like pushed them towards me, and then slid it on. Alright, now that we got the marking, I'm just gonna do a center punch where I need that thing to sit. Right there. And then let's drill it out. Yep, that's perfect. Actually, I like that better than where I had it. Get enough slack in here. Cables aren't in my way. All right, now it's time for the brake lever. Beautiful! All right, so we got this side done. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the grips. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed with how it looks, but damn. Oh well, I'm gonna get upgraded throttle tubes and I'll just rebuy these. Probably, I don't know. Yeah, I'll end up rebuying these when I get the new throttle tube. I do like the color, like the idea I was going with and how it's playing off with each other, but I don't know, man. I don't like how lumpy it looks. All right, let's do the next side. So this side's gonna be a lot easier. It's just fucking push it on. I wanna try to match it up with the other side, so we got that sticking up like that. Boom, it'll go on like this. So what I'll do is, this time, I'll just, like that. I'll put a little around this edge. And then, More, a little bit more. Boom. All right, it's time for me to go, but let me show you what I got done. So when the camera cut off, I was installing this. I got the grip on, I got the controls on, everything's mounted up good, turn signals, everything works. I checked to make sure the bike actually starts, everything, it does start. And now I got the clutch installed. Not gonna lie, this is gonna take some getting used to. I'm gonna do some adjustment with it, but like honestly, holy fuck. And I was gonna get the upgraded stiffer clutches, but fuck, that's an arm workout right there, dude. Like fuck. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pack it, like get my shit, get out of here, and I'll pick it up tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing taillight, chain, and shifter, and then we'll be able to take it out for its first ride. We're gonna go to my job, give it a wash, show everybody at work. All right, so we're back. I finished up the bars the other night. There's Johnny. I finished up the bars last night actually, and I got the clutch lever installed. Motherfucker's low-key kind of heavy. We got this side done. I got the caps back on here, so everything handlebar-wise is done. Just gotta clean it really good. So next, I think we're gonna move over to installing the direct shifter, which will sit like this, and it gets rid of this linkage down here. That adds a little bit of slop. Let me get you closer. Gets rid of this linkage, and it takes it off of the foot peg. So there's a C-clamp behind here that you have to take off, and then it slides off, and there's a 10 mil. Boom, everything comes off, and then we'll put this into place, and then we'll move to the taillight, and then getting some links removed off this sloppy chain. We're gonna crack that 10 milliliter bolt off. Goddamn. I'm gonna crack the goddamn 10 mil. No, it's fine. It's my goddamn finger don't fit back here. Crack that off. And then we're gonna, bitch, there we go. Okay, now I got more space. So we'll go to the other side so we can see over here. So, well, if you look down here, mira, can you see the cock ring? Mira, where is it? Diablo.
I don't see.
Right here.
Oh, I see the cock ring.
Mira. Look. See, it came off. Mira. Okay. And then, mira.
Oh.
Way too high. Okay. You know what? That's gonna have to do. And then we take the bolt. Let me get the blue Loctite. Mira. Blue.
Hello.
Rojo. No, no.
Oh, I'm colorblind.
Mira. This one. This one. Mira. Mira. Come, go. Oh shit, mira. Tighten it until it breaks.
Yeah, Bobby, ain't no right? Ain't no screen?
No, mira.
Oh, bye.
Diablo, go. Let's go to the taillight. Diablo. Okay, mira. I showed you the taillight earlier. Alright, I'm going back to English. I can't do that. I'm gonna laugh. Come on. This is the plug for the taillight. Alright, so there's the cover we broke. So look at that shit. It's broken. Alright, let me go and see if I find a nut that fits on here. Matter of fact, let me check if it actually even fits into here. Yep, just remove the washers. Actually, I'll drill out the washers to make it fit. Anyway, so we got our test light right here. We got the tail light or brake light wired up. This is apparently how they were saying it needs to be. I'm not too sure though. So these are gonna be the two turn signals that we have to get over here to these two connectors. Are gonna be the bottom two. If you have the 25 Grom, the orange and blue. Now we need to figure out which is which. So we got the right turn signal on right now. It's going off, as you can see in the front. All right, so this is gonna be the right turn signal is blue. Move it to the left, and this is the left turn signal. There's some power over here, there's power here. All right, so let me grab my solder, my wire stripper, and then we'll get straight into it.
It has for real been like hours. Well, maybe not hours, but like an hour and a half since we last recorded. This has been a mess. Figured out that it only works when you do this. It no work when you plug to plug, but it work when you plug to here.
We got the taillight on. There's the show you guys what it looks like. So so there's running, there's left, there's
That's right, yeah.
yeah, that's right. It looks like a hazard free for some reason. And then there's brake, turn signal with the brake, and then regular. Yeah, that's how it looks. So we got the taillight installed, we got the shifter installed, we got the bars, the grips, the one finger clutch lever, which if I do say, I did adjust it the other day when you guys saw it was kind of sticking up. I wanted it at an angle, but I brought it down to be a little bit easier on my wrist. It's a lot better. I adjusted the cable here as well. Feels a whole lot better. So now the only thing we have left after we clean up the mess that we have over here is going to be using this kit. Using this kit, this chain breaker kit right here, to break one or two chain lengths off the RK420 chain that we have installed. I'm fucking bleeding. You see, my finger's bleeding. So you're gonna be using
I don't think I saw it. Hold on, let me see.
You gonna see it again?
Yeah.
To break some of the links off of the chain, so that way we can shorten it because it is stretched out a lot. So what I'll do is we're going to take it. No, I'm gonna leave it on the lift. I'm gonna bring the lift up some, put it on the rear stand, and we're gonna push the wheel forward all the way. Probably not forward. Yeah, we're gonna do forward all the way, so that way we can get as much as chain usage out of this as possible. And then we're gonna take like however many we need to take off, and then put it back together with the new master link, or with we're gonna reuse the same master link and keep it going from there. So let me get the bike set up and clean my area, and then I'll show you how to use this. All right, so we got the bike up in the air, and we got the wheel loosened, pushed forward. So now I have the chain removed. Basically, you're just gonna remove your master link pin, the backing plate, and then the master link itself. The same way I showed you guys when we were installing it. I think I showed you guys. So I have it pushed all the way forward, and now I'm trying to determine how much chain I want. So it looks like it's gonna be about 2 links we're gonna remove. I don't want it too tight, so we're gonna remove 2 links, these 2 outer ones here, and then we'll put the master link back in. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to set up the tool. So you're gonna have your base, or I guess you can call it a base in a way. You have your handle. You can throw your handle in if you need it. I'm gonna use it just because. And then you'll have these screws, so that'll go in on the thick side. All right, and then you have a pin. You're gonna find a pin that fits over the link, or the pin right here. You're gonna want one that fits over it and not fits around it. So this doesn't fit in the hole, it'll push straight through. You're gonna wanna take your spring that comes with the kit, put it over the pin, and then you're gonna put it inside of here, like that. And then this little back screw will go in. Oops. And you're gonna thread it in, and you'll start seeing the pin coming out the other side. I'm not gonna pull it out too much because we still need distance to thread it in. All right, so you get the handle tight in, and now you'll have this as your little twisty knob. It'll go in, you just whamp, 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 whamp. So what we're gonna do is put the chain through. Look, see, I got it too tight. I'm gonna just back this piece out a little bit. You're gonna sit it in there, so the back of this pin is gonna sit in that hole, like that. And we're gonna tighten this part until it sits as centered as possible. All right, take your lever, and you're gonna start sending her through. So fell out. So we'll just take one more off of here so that way we can keep that. We'll have 2 inners. We don't need an outer. The master link is gonna be your outer, so we'll do it one more time. All right. So now, still here. So we got rid of the outer pieces. All right, boom. Take our master link. Boom, one side in, and boom. So that way we can also tighten this down a little bit more. All right, time to install the master link. So you got the back piece in. Here's your plate for the front of it. Boom. And now you have the master link pin. So that's gonna slide on like that. So now we got it on. It's less floppy with the one link removed. All right, so now come back here. Already have these pre-loosened. So back here, these are 10s and 12s. 10s on the outside, 12s on the inside. So hold your plate. Get that there. And now we're going to adjust. Throw your 12 on, throw your 10 on, lock into place. I fucking hate this about Groms. We got the taillight, we got the chain fixed up, new bars, grips, clutch lever, and did I say shifter?
No.
We got a new shifter too. Boing, direct shifter. No more bullshit.
No, yeah.
So let the stunt bike Grom build begin, I guess. Thanks for watching. Thank you for all the support you've given me so far. And I love you guys. Hope to see you in the next one. Deuces.